Hello again, Dinky Danny here. Today I'd like to show you the games that I picked up for the month of October 2010. I found some really great deals, and over the past month I've been showing some footage of my trips to the flea market and what kind of deals I've been getting, so you may have already seen some of these. But the first deal I got is an Atari 2600 Heavy Sixer. These are really rare, and I never thought I'd see one at a flea market, but I found it for $20, so I can't believe I got such a great deal on it. And then the very next week I found this Vectrex for only $5, and it came with 7 games. So between those two, they're the very best deals that I've ever gotten in the flea market, and they both came in the same month. So it was a great month to be going up there right before the weather gets cold. And I got a lot of other games up there, but before I show you those, I'd like to thank 3 of my subscribers. The first one is TGApuleius. I'm a big fan of this guy's channel, and I've really enjoyed watching his videos. And he sent me the game Christmas Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn. Last year, right before Christmas, I was playing Christmas Nights into Dreams, the Japanese version, and I put up a video and I subtitled the intro video. And he saw it and sent me over a message saying, hey, check out the American version. And I watched it, and the voice acting is just terrible. It's so bad that it's funny and entertaining at the same time. So we kind of were joking about that, and he knows how much I really love this game, and I play it every year before Christmas. So I was really excited when I got a package from him, and he had sent me this game and also a magazine called Game Developer. And I was looking through the magazine, and it went over a lot more technical aspects of creating video games, and it had some code for different effects that you can create in video games. So it was really cool to look at a magazine and see some of those technical aspects of gaming. I never really looked into that, and it was really cool to check that out and see what goes into making some of these games. So I really appreciate it, TGApuleius. I'll put a link to his channel down in the description, so be sure and check these YouTubers out. The next one I'd like to thank is NEScapades. I mentioned in a video that I was playing Vegas Dream over my friend's house on a Nintendo, and he said that this game, Vegas Stakes, for the Super Nintendo is a sequel to that. So it was really cool of him to, just send this over to me for free, and it's pretty cool that they have a Super Nintendo version of that game. So thanks a lot, NEScapades. And the third person I'd like to thank is PurpleController. I worked out a trade with him, and the games that he traded me, the first one is a quirky Dreamcast game called Seaman, and it's really awkward. You interact with this weird fish with a human head, and it's just a really weird game, and it's a really cool addition to my Dreamcast collection. The other 2 games he traded me are Cobra Triangle, complete for the Nintendo, and Pac-Mania, also on the Nintendo. So I really appreciate you trading me, and everyone for sending me those games. It's really awesome, and everybody go check out their channels. The next thing I'm going to show are the modern games that I got for this month. And the first one that's been taking up most of my gameplay time is Fallout New Vegas. I've really been enjoying this game, and I really enjoyed Fallout 3, but I kind of like Fallout New Vegas a little bit more. It seems like the consequences to my decisions are a lot more accurate to how they'd be, and it draws a nice tie between me and the character, and it makes me feel like I'm more part of the world. So, as an example, let's say I'm working with one faction, I'm helping them out, and I'm attacking another faction. The one faction that I'm helping, my karma will be good with them, but the faction that I'm attacking, it'll go down. So I'm creating enemies and friends in different areas, and it really works well. I think the interaction works pretty well, and it feels more like you're a part of the world and in the wasteland. So, really cool game. I'm trying to finish it up because I have some other games that I'm going to show you here that I want to get through. The next game is Kirby's Epic Yarn. I've been hearing tons of great things about this game, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. The next game, everybody's been telling me to get this. I got it about a month ago, and I just haven't had the time to play it, mainly because of Fallout New Vegas. And I know you all are going to tell me I got to play this game soon, and it's Uncharted 2. I enjoyed the first one, and I'm just trying to finish up Fallout New Vegas before I start this one up, but really looking forward to playing it. The next game is BioShock 2. I really enjoyed BioShock 1, and I just didn't have time to play this when it first came out, and I found a good deal on it up at GameStop, so I decided to pick it up. Haven't played it yet. And another game that I found, I did a giveaway, and I had everyone post a video response recommending me 3 games, and I forget who recommended this game, but I picked up Alien Hominid for $7, so it looks like a cool game. Looking forward to trying it out, and If you were the one who recommended this to me, let me know, because I completely forget who it was. So those are my more modern games. Mainly Fallout New Vegas is all I've been playing all month. I've been having a blast with that. Next thing I'll show you are some DVDs. I actually got a good bit of DVDs up at the flea market this month. The first two DVDs that I got, I showed a review of Video Games Live Level 2. If you like video game music, definitely check these out. They play video game music with a symphony. Really cool. And the next DVDs, I got all these for $2 up at the flea market. And the first one is Amadeus. You all know I like classic movies, so I picked up King Kong. This is one of my favorite movies. I love this one. Next up is Unforgiven. Personally, I think it's one of Clint Eastwood's best films. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Silence of the Lambs, everyone knows that one. Glengarry Glen Ross. I've always heard people referencing this movie and I've never seen it, so pick that one up. And then Star Wars Episode 3. Speaking of Star Wars, I also found for $10, I got the 3 special edition Star Wars soundtracks. So really cool to find these, and I was surprised. They're really nice quality. Inside you have the sleeve on the outside, and then when you open these up, they have it's like a little booklet with some information about the movies. And pretty satisfied with this. Everyone who's seen Star Wars knows how good the music is. And I actually, just this past week, there was supposed to be a concert for John Williams live here at Heinz Hall in Pittsburgh, and I had tickets for it, and then apparently he hurt his back, so they had to cancel the show. I'm hoping they reschedule it. I'd love to see John Williams live. But next I'll go into some other stuff that I've found. The first thing, I'm always surprised every time I go up to the flea market. First of all, I'm surprised that I find these kind of deals, but mainly I'm surprised that people have this stuff right here around my hometown. And not only that, but I went up there and I found this Magnavox Odyssey 300. And I always find it real cool because this is from the late 70s. And someone still has this complete in the box in really nice shape. So I went up to the guy and I ended up getting this for $15. And I opened it up and took a look inside. And I don't know how people still have stuff like this. It is in practically brand new condition. I mean, the manuals are still in here. It looks like nobody's even touched them. And everything's still in the plastic, so I don't know how people still have their systems in such perfect condition. It's like nobody even touched this thing and they just had it from the late 70s sitting around. So really cool to find this though, especially for $15. You know, these old games. It's real cool to see where all these modern games came from. Playing, you know, coming from Pong way back in the day. So cool finding that. Next things that I6found. I'm not going to go over all of these. I already did videos showing these from the thrift store. Found 3 Nintendo 64 games, Mario Party 3, Mario Kart 64, and GoldenEye 007. I also got some Nintendo games. I already showed these. The Adventure of Link, Mechanized Attack, Days of Thunder, Rad Racer 2, and Friday the 13th. Got those for $2 a piece. And then I got some Genesis games. I already showed these. Fatal Fury 2, Batman Returns, Krusty's Super Funhouse, and 2 Crude Dudes. And also the Dreamcast games that I already showed. Sonic Adventure. I'll show you these. Sonic Adventure, Bust-A-Move 4, Zombie Revenge. And I didn't know this at first, but this is a multiplayer game, so I'm looking forward to playing it with some friends. I don't know how it'll be, but it looks pretty fun. Next game, Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation, Centipede, Crazy Taxi, and Speed Devils. I also got another box of Genesis games, and these are all complete, and I got them for $2.50 a piece. The first one is Cool Spot, Alien 3, Pitfall, The Mayan Adventure, The Lion King, Spider-Man and X-Men, Toy Story, and Tom and Jerry Frantic Antics. So, really cool finding these. I've been starting to get some more Sega Genesis games. When I see them complete, I like to pick them up if they're in real good condition, especially for only $250. Another small thing that I got is this Metal Gear Solid action figure. I never really buy figures or plushies or anything like that, but I saw it for $3 and I thought it was pretty cool, so I don't know if I'll open it up, put it on my shelf, or I don't know what I'll do with it, but for that cheap, you know, I figured why not. And the last thing that I got is from Club Nintendo. I got the Platinum reward for being an Elite status member, and I was really surprised. I got this in the mail, and it was really cool that they had this question mark box. Just a really cool idea, sending it out in this. It really added a lot to getting it in the mail. It was wrapped in a brown cardboard box. Then I opened it up and saw this, so it was really cool seeing that. And then the little statue here, I thought it'd be a little bit heavier, but it's actually like kind of a rubbery plastic, but it's really well detailed, and I'm really glad that I got the time to actually register all my codes. I've been buying games since the consoles were released, and I never registered my codes, so this year I decided to register them all, and I got up to the Elite status, which is 600 points, and I managed to get this reward. They sent it out completely for free, just for doing surveys and registering my games. So if you don't normally do it, if you buy Nintendo games, go onto Nintendo.com and register all your games. You get free rewards, so there's no reason not to. But those are the games that I picked up for the month of October 2010. I'm Dinky Dana, and thanks for watching.